This is Optimus Prime. Now this was a video I was not intending on making. I'm going to review these Transformer Dark of the Moon 3D sunglasses. I've had these up for sale on eBay and Gumtree for the last 2 or 3 years and only had a few nibbles. I had them listed for about 500 Australian dollars, and I've never seen another pair listed here in Australia. You do see them on the eBay.com site, which is the American site, selling for about 500 US, but I've never seen another pair sell here in Australia. So considering now I collect sunglasses, I thought instead of getting rid of them because they're very hard to find, I've popped out the 3D lenses and I've actually put in some blue polarized lenses. So these will go into my rotation of sunglasses, and every time I go out on an explore, adventure or a bushwalk, I'll be able to wear these ones at times. So what we'll do, we'll go and have a look at the box first. So this is what they came in. So these came out on the release of the third Transformers movie, which was Dark of the Moon. And back in those days, if you remember, in 2010, with Avatar being released, there was the big fad of 3D movies. So this one came out in 3D, and Oakley decided to release a limited edition pair of 3D glasses from this movie, Transformers Dark of the Moon. So this was the box that they came in. They were called the TF3 Crew Series by Hasbro, HDO-3D. They are Gascans, so they are Oakley. Transformers matte black. Nothing on that side. Just sort of like all those Transformer little inscriptions you get. Serial number up there. Oakley stamped down the bottom. Real D certified. So that's what the box looks like. You got, I gather, your instructions on how to keep your glasses in mint condition. Oakley 3D eyewear is specifically designed for the viewing of stereo 3D content on a compatible stereo 3D system. Do not use 3D eyewear for sun protection as general spectacles or as protective goggles. So as I said, I've popped out the 3D lenses. I've put them in storage because when I bought these, I didn't actually buy these in 2011. I found these in 2015. By then, the 3D craze had pretty much finished. So as I said, I popped out the 3D lenses and popped in the blue polarized. I think I bought them from Sublime. I think that company's since gone. You see all these third-party lens companies come and go on eBay. Oakley will have the option at its discretion to repair or replace defective products. So that's like a little warranty card. And you get this soft cloth that I have never used. With glasses this expensive, you want to put them in a hard case. One side, it's got the Autobots logo, which is the one we've got there. And on the other side, we've got the Decepticon logo, which is the one we have there. Now, looking at the glasses, what's so notable about these is the inscriptions that you get all along the temples. Now, I'm not quite sure if that'll pick it up on the camera, but on the O there, you can see the little Decepticon logo. And if I spin them around on the red side, you can see the little Autobot logo. And inside there it says Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Gascan towards the front there. And then on this side it says the TF3 Crew Series by Hasbro. When these first came out, they were worth $150, and people were complaining of how expensive they were back then. I managed to pick them up in 2015 for $160. So I only paid $10 more from their original price. As I said, these days, if you can find them, you won't find them here in Australia. They're about anywhere from I've seen them as high as $700 on the eBay US site. Now, also in 2014, I'll just change the desktop picture that I got over here to this one. This one here, set as top background. There you go. So that's been my desktop background for the last 7 or 8 years. So when the next Transformer film came out in 2014, which was Transformers Age of Extinction, IMAX here in Australia were releasing a competition to write in on what you thought of the movie, how good it is it worth seeing. So I actually emailed in and gave my thoughts on the movie, and I won a prize. I was one of only 5 winners. I'll show you here. I think I've got the prize pack opened up. That's what I won back in 2014. So you won a Bluetooth keyboard, which is the one here. So it says Transformers Age of Extinction Universal Mini Bluetooth keyboard. Never used it, just kept it mint in the packet. I then also received the hat that's up there. That's been well worn, so you see the hat down the bottom here. And on the back it says Transformers Age of Extinction, experience it in IMAX 3D. So that's another thing that came with it. You then got the Transformers Age of Extinction Bluetooth speaker. I can, that's the box there. Transformers, this was all the promotional stuff for the release of the movie. Again, I've never taken this out of the box. Very pretty looking Bluetooth speaker. And on this side over here, in this beautiful tin box, we have the mouse. So in the colours of the legendary Bumblebee, Optimus Prime's deputy, you have the beautiful yellow mouse. Once again, never been used. If you haven't already guessed, I'm a big Transformers fan. When that first movie came out in 2007, I was just hooked. I wasn't a fan of the cartoon series when I was growing up in the 80s, but there was something about that movie in 2007, the sound, the special effects, yeah, it just hooked me right in. So definitely the best one out of the franchise. My lock screen saver is of Optimus Prime, and if you touch his mouth, he sort of like blows out. And the 2 big pieces out of this prize were these 2 limited edition art prints, and this one here. I've got these hanging up. I'll just show you what they look like. This one here was signed by Mark Wahlberg, who starred in that movie. So excuse the lighting, But there is the legendary Optimus Prime. Let me see if I can get a bit of a torch on him. And if you have a look just up here, there's Mark Wahlberg's signature. So this was only one of 5. Only 5 people won this prize pack. Look how good he looks, owning that. Down the bottom it says, the rules have changed, June 26, and these are the limited edition pieces. Stand together or face extinction. Down the bottom there it says IMAX limited edition 2014. And this one says, this is not war, it's extinction. Once again down the bottom corner, IMAX limited edition 2014. Alright, now what I've done, as I normally do with all these sunglasses unboxing reviews that I do, I've put together a whole bunch of still shots, and I've chosen the song All That We Are that was featured in the Transformers movie Dark of the Moon by the Goo Goo Dolls. So I'll add that onto the back end of this video and just do one more pan around of all the gear. Transformers merch. The box, it's got that holographic type rainbow effect any which way you point the camera on. These amazing glasses which I will now be wearing. I haven't worn them, to be honest. I think I maybe used them once in a 3D movie, but they were on display. And the other day I thought, that's it, I can't sell them. I don't want to sell it price on there, and I've decided now to keep them. Okay, that's it. On the back end we hear the Goo Goo Dolls, All That We Are.
And I feel all the faint morning light, filled with hope cause you're here in my life. And we've gone from the edge of our souls, made it back to a place we call home. You see me through, I was alone in the dark and the fear was my truth. Yeah, all the things that you are, beautifully broken, alive in my heart. I know that you are everything. Let your heart singing tonight, you light up the stars. All that you are. I feel wrong, I'm so human and flawed. I'll break down even though I'm still strong. In time, we'll make fools of us all, build us up and then laughs when we fall. You pull me through when I'm alone in the dark and the fear is my truth. Yeah, all the things that you are, beautifully broken, alive in my heart. I know that you are everything. Let your heart singing tonight, you light up the stars. All that you are.
Never get tired of showing the sunglasses case with all these sunglasses I've acquired over the last couple of years. Just to give you an example, there's the Transformers glasses right there, and they are very much blue polarized lenses, and if you take them outside they really pop, but if you compare them to some of the other blue lenses in here, they don't look as blue. So if you look at those replica 3025s, the knockoffs, they are really dark blue. These are the genuine Ray-Ban flash blue mirror lenses. You can see the different blue of those. My Wiley X tactical lenses there, I think they're called Pacific blue. Then you've got the Randolph Engineerings that I bought, again blue flash. Got the Clubmaster, Ray-Ban Clubmaster, the real deal, which are the blue gradients, and if you compare them to those, they're not quite as blue. Okay, just a short one today. I could talk for hours about these glasses. Oh, and I did manage to pick up some silver mirror lenses to complete my... Oh, and actually I picked up a hat. I don't know if I've shown you guys this. Picked up a hat to go with the Cobra RB3030 Outdoorsman. So every time I decide to wear the glasses that Stallone made famous in the movie Cobra, I put on the hat. That's it. Until we meet again, adios.